Let's practice identifying signs of unhealthy or abusive relationships. Directions. Watch the TikTok videos on each slide that follows. If you want, you can rewatch the video to see it again. Then use your power and control wheel to identify the unhealthy or abusive relationship qualities that are present. So this one says, when my friends ask me how my dating life is going, this person received a message that says, hey, by the way, I did have such an amazing time on our date, but I wanted to talk about your travel plans. We've been seeing each other for a month now, and I know you bought a ticket to 3 Points, a festival, and you're going to another rave with your friend in October. But I don't like the idea of you going to raves, and I have no interest in going to 3 Points either. I can't continue a relationship with someone who does things like that. Is there a way you can sell your ticket? And here's the response the person gave them.
Round 3. Eliminated.
I love the time that we spent together, but I just don't really see myself with someone who's so comfortable limiting my freedoms this early in the relationship. I don't really think we should see each other again.
Use your power and control wheel to identify the unhealthy or abusive relationship qualities that are present. Pause the video if you need more time. In that video, you might have identified possessiveness, domination, or maybe some other qualities. The text on this video says, when my ex would drive like a crazy person while screaming at me. Listen to the lyrics of the song.
If I die tonight, I'ma make it look pretty.
It says, if I die tonight, I'm going to make it look pretty. Use your power and control wheel to identify the unhealthy or abusive relationship qualities present in this relationship. Pause the video if you need more time. This is an example of intimidation. Maybe you identified other qualities too. This is an example of a parent-child relationship. It starts by saying, you traumatized me throughout my whole childhood. Here's a direct example. My mom. I don't remember that. Use your power and control wheel to identify the unhealthy or abusive relationship qualities present. Pause the video if you need more time. This is a great example of minimization and blame.
What's your age?
19.
29. I like them young.
Oh boy, we've got a live one.
When they're 19, you can train them.
Fella, I am more nervous than a blowfish in a basement full of balloons. Train? What for what? A triathlon?
Feel like your boyfriend is misogynistic.
No, I'm fine with our relationship. It has worked for us.
That doesn't even answer the question. Oh God, she doesn't even know what misogyny means yet.
They're young, so, you can influence them and train them to be the perfect woman for you.
Ma'am, madam, do what I am doing right now.
Guys my age are not, mature enough.
Would guys your age be able to provide the same things that he provides for you right now?
Of course not.
Why are we talking about providing already? Your parents probably still do that for you. Also, men your age can't provide because they have class in the morning.
What's the latest you want to have kids?
Biology gives women up to about the age of 27, so I say you got about 8 years in it.
What? Befuddled heel click. That is not true. Who taught your biology class, Professor DiCaprio? Listen, young lady, I am being silly, I know, and I don't know your situation. I don't know who you are. Maybe you're in a position where you have to grow up quickly, but this is not growth, okay? This is grooming. Please, say toodles.
Use your power and control wheel to identify the unhealthy or abusive relationship qualities present. Pause the video if you need more time. Because of the age difference and the laws of consent, at least in Vermont, this could be an example of sexual violence because there might be more power in that older person. And it certainly sounds like an example of domination. Maybe you found some other examples as well.
I think we're just going to rip off the Band-Aid and go straight into this one.
Yeah.
But it is not controlling or toxic, as a lot of people would call it, to listen to your partner's wants.
Oh,
okay.
Why is everybody so mad at this guy? This seems really reasonable. Just kidding, this is the worst post of all time. Let me teach you about all of the manipulative rhetoric there ever was.
Or their thoughts.
Yeah.
When they say they would prefer if you didn't go out to the bar with your single friends, that's probably what's best for you.
I am making this post so I can show it to my daughters. When somebody reframes restriction as being protective, that's called benevolent control. This is taking dominance and then calling it wisdom. It is a preemptive deflection of criticism by saying, no, it's just what's best for you. I was just trying to help. But we're just appealing to gender norms. This is insider information to the stuff men know that women could really benefit from. God. There's also no gray area here. This is a threat. We call that an appeal to force. If you go out with your friends, you never know what might happen. That's a threat. That's a threat.
Because think about it. Are your friends really going out just for themselves, just to have a fun night? Being single, dressing provocatively, getting some drinks, whatever, and not expecting some guy to come stare or hit on them or whatever?
Are your friends really going out for themselves? Yes, sir, they are. And that's why you don't like them. This is what we call loaded language. It's where you phrase things in a way that leads to a very natural conclusion. So it's not single, it's dangerous. Dressing provocative is just dressing up. Going out, guaranteed male attention. Male attention, absolutely bad. But really for him more than her. But remember, we're just doing what's best for you. But it all lays on a bed of victim-blaming logic. You could have prevented anything bad that would have happened if you just would have listened to me. Because it's definitely not the perpetrator's fault. No, it's not them. It's you for putting yourself in that situation.
No? Don't think so? Okay, you might be stupid. Let's just, hate to break it to you, but that's a really dumb mindset.
It is not my insecurity, it is your lack of intelligence that's causing all of these problems. This is a manipulative appeal to fake inevitability. There is absolutely no certainty that this thing's gonna happen, but if you think that it's not gonna happen, for sure, so you don't trust me as the person who's gonna keep you safe, then you're an idiot. We call this an appeal to common sense, but it's not actual common sense because that's not really a thing. What you are taking as being a universal understanding is actually just sexism. Circular logic operates like this. Men will hit on you. If you don't think men will hit on you, you're stupid. You are stupid, so I should guide you. Because I'm guiding you, you shouldn't go out.
When your partner says, hey, I'd prefer if you didn't follow this person on Instagram. Or, hey, I prefer if you didn't have Snapchat because it's a toxic app and it's not the best for my mental state, whatever.
This is called emotional blackmail. If you really cared about me, you'd delete it. Because I'm going to go ahead and weaponize my vulnerability as something that you are responsible for, not something I need to address. This whole damn thing's dangerous, but this is isolation rhetoric. Your only source of validation needs to be him, because if it's not coming from him and it's coming from anywhere else in the world, that is dangerous. That is a dangerous thing. Why? Because it threatens him. But really, don't forget, he's just looking out for you.
You should willingly unfollow or delete that app because it is affecting your partner's mental state, okay? You should be constantly reassuring your partner that you are in it for the long run and you are in it for them and not for anyone else.
In less than 90 seconds, this went from, I just want what's best for you, to, you need to alter your world for my comfort, your friends are problematic, and if you don't agree with me, you're stupid. Only a couple steps left, what else could there be?
Don't be peacocking or in a relationship while looking for something else at the same time, so you're out there flaunting it just to fill a void. Okay.
We call this invisible rule setting. You better not do anything that I might think is inviting attention to you. Well, what would that even look like? Peacocking. And if he's the one setting those standards, then it goes back to that same person being the one that has to be the source of all of the validation. This is fear of abandonment in a tough love costume.
It's not toxic to want what's best for your partner. Okay. You're the toxic one if you think it is toxic or controlling.
Oh, Darvo, deny, attack, reverse victim, and offender. I'm not toxic. You're the one who's toxic. If you think I'm being toxic, this is because of you. The word gaslighting gets thrown around a lot, but that is 100% what's going on here and being encouraged as advice to an audience of people that he's not even with. This is just the playbook, but it's really the blueprint for like emotional abuse. That roadmap goes as follows. I know best and your friends are dangerous. You are stupid if you do not agree with me that they are dangerous, and so you need to make sure that you delete all of your apps. Why? Because they make me feel bad, but I'm not paranoid. And if you think that's paranoia, then you're the toxic one. I'm not. And that is isolation rhetoric.
Okay. Use your power and control wheel to identify the unhealthy or abusive relationship qualities present. You probably want to pause the video for that one. As you might have picked up, there's a lot of minimization and blame going on with that person, a lot of possessiveness, and probably you identified others like gaslighting as well. Great work. Return to the Peardeck lesson to continue your learning.